Okay, VR Monday, which means I'm telling you guys about the best free games you can get for your Oculus Quest right now. Because let's be honest, those VR games are expensive and not everybody wants to spend a fortune on the games when they're just starting out. So guys, I'm back on the Hackintosh today. I'm working on another project for you guys because somebody gave me a great suggestion down in the comment section below, and I'm making it happen. So just before we begin, really fast, you guys are insane, you've brought the numbers up once again. The number of people subscribed watching these videos is now all the way up to 7.8%. So if you like this video and you're part of that 92.2% of people that aren't yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe, ding my bell, become part of the 360p gang, follow me on my social media here and here, join our Reddit, join our Discord. Let's move on to the video. I feel like I keep getting faster at that part. So I know that this is going to be requested again, so I might as well just do it now. It's hot, it's very hot. Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! We are going to start this list off with a game that I believe everybody knows, and if you don't, then I believe I'm very sorry, but you have been living under a rock. We're starting the game off with VR chat. We're starting this list off with this because this is simply probably one of the games that people buy VR headsets for. Especially now during quarantine when we can't go out and socialize, VR chat is great. It's a VR social app where you literally get to be anything you want. No censorship. Which is great because you can meet up with friends, you can meet new people, and you can be whatever you want to be. Which you can look at as a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who you are. There's tons of different worlds that you can explore and a lot of different things you can do. With a world of endless possibilities, this simply needs to be on my list. The next game that we have has just come out for the Oculus Quest, and I'm talking about Echo VR. Echo VR might simply be one of the best games for the Oculus Quest that are free. If you guys have ever played Lone Echo, I believe that this could be ported from that. Echo VR is a multiplayer game where you are a robot in space and you have to maneuver throughout space using your thrusters. The game is a multiplayer competitive disc shooter, and that's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it a disc shooter because you have to grab discs and throw them into your opponent's goal? I guess that's what you can call it. It's like a floating portal thing that you need to throw the disc in. This game is great if you're into competitive gaming and want to try out Zero Gravity. The graphics in this game are also really good, and that's why this one's on my list. The next game we have is from sidequest, but I am also including games from sidequest as they are extremely good and they are free. So this game is Pavlov, and a lot of people actually know what Pavlov is. Now Pavlov on sidequest is still in beta, but still, if you know what the original Pavlov is, it's basically a clone of CSGO for VR. So if you're into CSGO and you want to play on your Oculus Quest, Pavlov is definitely the way to go. As I have mentioned, it is still in beta, but it works extremely well and it is multiplayer. The next game we have on our list is First Steps. Now, some people might not classify this as a game, but I need to because it's absolutely amazing. Basically what this is, it's a tutorial for your Oculus Quest, but Oculus has been known for making their tutorials insanely good. In this one, you're basically spawned into a Matrix-like world where you have a table full of objects around you. You can play with these objects and check out the virtual world, throwing paper aeroplanes and doing all sorts of crazy things. It is just a tutorial, so it is pretty short, but still, I had to put it on this list because of how well put together it is and how much it actually shows you about VR. If you're just starting out on VR, this is definitely one to get, as this one throws us right into our next game, First Contact. Now there's a direct link from Oculus First Steps to Oculus First Contact, and I remember when I show people VR, one of the very first things I show them is Oculus First Contact. You're greeted by a little robot that you have to first assemble, and then he gets scared of you. After you wave him back to you, he gives you a bunch of different floppy disks, which you later on put into a 3D printer, which prints them magically. This part of the tutorial was probably made to show people that in VR there's endless possibilities and anything can happen. So this one is definitely one that you have to get when you're starting off. The next game that we have on our list is another social app, and I mean we're all in quarantine, so I bet we can all appreciate a little bit of social life, whether it's in VR or in real life. So the next one we have is Rec Room. Rec Room is a VR chat. You can't be anything you want, but you still get to socialize with all your friends and visit multiple different worlds. You can play a lot of different mini games like table tennis and other things like that, and it's simply a great app if you want to socialize and make new friends in VR, or just meet up with the friends you have, if you have any. The next game we have on our list is Big Screen VR. Big Screen VR is great, it's essentially a cinema, and this one is actually free. Basically, you can create rooms or join already created rooms, join your friends, join random people, sit down and watch a movie together. This one is really great if you don't want to be watching a movie on your own, or just want to make new friends. Again, it's another social app with that added extra flair that you can sit down and watch movies together. Now, the next three are again from sidequest, but sidequest is just such an amazing medium for free VR games that we need to have it in here. The next one we have is Hand Physics Lab. Now, this one is great because it lets you test out hand tracking on the Oculus Quest. In this one, you get to play around with physics by using your hands. These are realistic physics that the developer was trying out to see what he can do with realistic physics using your hands on the Oculus Quest. This one is truly great and mind-blowing, as you can see what the Quest is truly capable of with realistic physics and hand tracking combined. So I would definitely recommend you try this one out. The next one we have is Hyperdash. Hyperdash was actually played by fellow YouTuber Virtual Reality Oasis. Now, I don't actually know him personally, but he's great. This is basically a first-person shooter for free on your Oculus Quest. This one uses teleportation mechanics, and again, if you're into first-person shooters and you want to get some free multiplayer games that you can play with other people, this is definitely a great one to start off on. And the last game we have on our list is Physics Playground. Now, I bet all of you have heard of Boneworks, and as you all know, Boneworks doesn't exist for the Oculus Quest. Kind of, because Physics Playground is a Boneworks for the Oculus Quest. You get to play around with real-world physics just like you would in Boneworks. In fact, this game has a lot of similarities to Boneworks, so if you want to try out wireless, real-life physics on the Oculus Quest, this is definitely one to try out. Now, there are a few games that you guys wanted me to throw in, but I haven't personally tried them out, so I couldn't really throw them in because these are my recommendations, and I can't really recommend something that I've never played. So I'm really sorry if you guys are offended by that, but I hope you understand that I can't really throw in something that I have never played before, because I don't feel comfortable recommending something like that. But I will be making another video where I ask you guys about your favorite VR games, and I will be throwing everything in there. So I hope you guys liked this video, I hope it helped you out, I hope you found some games that you might want to play. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like. If you disliked it, well, I guess this button works as well. If you liked it, and you're part of that 92.2% of people that aren't yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe, ding my bell, join the 360p gang, play this video in 360p, we need to rebel against YouTube uploading it in 4K. Follow me on my social media here and here, join our Discord, join our Reddit, and that is going to be it for today's video. If you want to be notified of future content, I upload tech videos daily and VR content on Mondays and Fridays. So if you want to be notified, make sure to subscribe, ding my bell, and see you again in the next one. Peace.
As much of the raw noise, I think the baby gets more annoying with the Surface headphones.
Gets more annoying? Damn.
Are they even on? Yes, they're on.
Look what's happening. The chair's going down. Side quest won't open. And I cannot believe... Okay, so guys, I'm back on Mac OS X today. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's very hot. Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, I burnt myself. No. Well, side quest. I'm gonna regret this. There we go. Okay. Someone's taking a shower again.